Epictetus, a pioneering philosopher in Stoicism, always cherished a famous motto: "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." For this reason, today, I will share with you a story about the importance of maintaining silence and how it can change human lives. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the lush green valley, there was a young man named Gabriel. Gabriel wasn't someone particularly outstanding. He lived a quiet life among friendly neighbors. Perhaps, if one were to talk about Gabriel, the most notable thing the villagers would mention was his ability to maintain silence. Gabriel often spent the majority of his time by a small stream where the gentle flow of water created a soothing melody accompanied by the rustle of leaves, composing a magnificent symphony of nature. Gabriel's actions stirred confusion among his neighbors, for they believed that sitting by that small stream was merely a waste of his time. However, there was one thing that Gabriel's neighbors never knew. Since ancient times, philosophers had held the view that if someone could understand the language of the stream, it meant they would comprehend the secrets of silence. One day, a group of people from a nearby town visited Gabriel's village. They brought along strange stories, loud voices, and humorous jokes. The villagers warmly welcomed these interesting guests, but Gabriel steadfastly held on to his silence. As night fell, everyone gathered around the campfire, an atmosphere of joy enveloping the ancient village. Inspired by the warmth, people from the village and the guests sat together, sharing their own intriguing stories. And, of course, Gabriel remained loyal, sitting in a corner, silent, and gazing toward the flickering flames. Not long after, Gabriel's private space became even more special with the arrival of a girl named Harper. As the evening with the campfire began, Harper became curious about Gabriel's silence. So, after a moment of hesitation, she decided to approach Gabriel and asked, "Why do you choose silence in the midst of such a lively party? Isn't joy and dynamism what makes life more interesting?" Upon hearing Harper's question, Gabriel simply chuckled and invited her to sit beside him. He started sharing about the days he spent by the small stream and how silence had opened up a new world for him. Gabriel said, "The stream taught me that sometimes we need silence to hear the most important things in life. Silence isn't emptiness, it's a way for us to find our own voice." Harper listened attentively to every word Gabriel spoke, and she unexpectedly found that those seemingly simple words touched her heart. Harper suddenly understood that silence isn't loneliness, it's an opportunity to connect with oneself and the world around. Since then, Harper began seeking silence regularly. Gradually, she realized that it brought immense strength to her soul and thoughts. Drawing valuable lessons about the power of silence, Harper shared those lessons with the villagers. From that point on, the personal choice of silence, that was initially Gabriel's, became an integral part of the entire village's lifestyle. Even with the companionship of the friendly villagers, Gabriel continued to embrace silence, not out of loneliness, but because he understood that, sometimes, to change the world around us, we need to find inner peace first. And in that peace, great power is born, transforming the lives and perspectives of everyone. Ending the story about Gabriel, it's not difficult for us to draw valuable lessons, right? Just like Harper, upon hearing Gabriel sharing, we too can discover a new sense within, for that is where our lives begin. The power of silence allows us to hear the voice emanating from our inner selves, helping us understand ourselves better and appreciate important values in life. Similar to the message of Epictetus that I initially mentioned, it's a simple perspective on biological organs, but also carries significance as a social philosophy. With timeless values, this motto serves as a reminder for people in every era that, instead of solely focusing on expressing our own opinions, we should also emphasize the importance of keeping silent and listening to others' viewpoints. Language is inherently one of our sources of power. However, in specific cases, where we demonstrate strength in inappropriate spaces or times, that power can unexpectedly turn into obstacles in our lives. When speaking about silence, not only Stoicism, but also Buddhism presents perspectives on its power. For followers of the Buddhist path, moments of silence are crucial for their spiritual lives. Living in a world dominated by noise, silence allows us to set aside the worries of life, listen to the voice of the soul, and engage in a conversation with our own spirits. For this reason, there are monks who believe each person has a unique life, and within that life, there are countless ways of living. Many choose a joyful path of standing aside, some opt for an engaged approach, and others are willing to take risks for their passions. Life is more challenging than we think, not always cheerful and happy. There will be times when we feel pain, moments when we want to shed tears and collapse. This world is full of chaos and complexity, every step making us ponder, because we don't know how to be right, how to avoid mistakes. But as long as we believe, close our eyes in silence for a moment, think carefully, we will find the goal that makes us determined to move forward. By then, the world will yield us a path, and we will find the right path for ourselves. So, we have together completed the journey for exploring the power of silence. If you feel inspired by our video, please support us by subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to receive updates on our latest videos. If you have any perspectives or lessons you'd like to share with us and the community, please leave them in the comment section. Thank you for watching our video, and see you in the next video.